Hello everyone, welcome back to Bandits Tarot by Seraphic Pathways. And this is going to be another intuitive psychic reading. Tonight we will be discussing Brian Laundrie and the questions that everyone has surrounding this whole situation. Because he is on the run. Anything that I say in this video, I'm going to be putting a disclaimer out. This is alleged. This is for entertainment purposes only. They should not be taken as facts. Just a reminder. Now, as you can see, I already have some cards pulled here that I was spending some time off camera. And I was tuning in with my spirit guides. And one thing, I was asking, like, where was Brian Laundrie? One thing that was coming through is he's still on the run, like he's still moving, like he's not set anywhere. So he's still like on the run. And something else is coming up here about his parents. As everyone's talking about, as everyone is questioning, yes, his parents do know more than what they, well, I would say saying, but they haven't said anything. His parents are definitely involved in this situation in some way, form, or fashion. It's coming through as Brian's mother could actually, in the near future, it's possible that Brian's mother could be giving a tip, like she could be revealing more information to the police, to investigators, the FBI. Like something here is coming up about one of his parents eventually, you know, giving in or speaking, talking more about it. But in regards to the question, yeah, I was seeing that he's definitely in transit, like he's still on the move. He's very uncertain about the future and he's trying to run from his past. So that's the best way for me to describe what I'm seeing in these cards. So we're going to go ahead and hop into this reading. Again, anything that I say, I'm going to stress this because these matters are new and I don't want to be getting in any legal trouble. Anything that I say in this video should not be taken as facts. Do your own research. Do your own diligence on topics that I am talking about in this video to form your own conclusion. This is alleged. That being said, let's go ahead and hop into it. Okay, so the first thing that I want to look at is where could he be possibly heading? What is his final destination? Brian Laundrie's final destination. It's coming through as he's still indecisive about where he's going. Crazy enough, guys, like, he's going to be seeking out help, like legal help regarding this situation. So wherever he's going, he could be encountering a person or meeting a person, or something here is coming up about him going to lawyers, going to, like, just trying to get himself out of this situation, cover his ass. He's also paying a lot of people to do so, or he's having other people pay. He's having other people pay. Like, this could be coming out of somebody else's pocket, but Brian could be going to, you know, somebody, some attorney, some lawyer, some type of corporate protection. So yeah, there's other people that's being involved. It's quite possible that his parents could be paying for this stuff. That's who's paying for it. I'm seeing that he's going to be very calculated with his movement. There's other people wherever he's going. Like, there's other people that's involved in this. That's one thing that I'm automatically seeing. He's not working alone here. There's other people involved within this. Like, he could be having other people pay to cover him, like to, give leadway. He could possibly be joining some type of it's almost coming across as like some type of law enforcement, like a cartel or something. But other people are involved. I know that sounds crazy, but that's so weird. And with the moon card here, this is still telling us that we still don't know a lot about this situation. So again, this could be coming out later on as more information is coming to us regarding this case. I know I read something on the internet, like, I know that several people were talking about the Utah police knew more, like, than what they let on. So that could be what this is talking about. But wherever he's going, guys, he's not working alone. Like, he's gonna actually seek out people to help him. Yeah, up to 3 people I'm seeing. So I want to look at now if I can get an answer where his final destination, like what is the exact location or approximate location where he's heading towards. He's definitely on the move. And he's moving pretty fast. Like, he's popping up here as this Knight of Swords. I hope this camera's not blurry. He's popping up here as this Knight of Swords. Where is Brian Laundrie heading towards? Okay, we had one card that flipped out. As far as like an actual geographic location, I'm seeing that it could be somewhere that has a lot of hills, somewhere that has a lot of terrain to, you know, a lot of terrain, like hilly locations. Farmland. Yeah, somebody's like farmland. Definitely like somewhere up north. And I know people's been talking about he's been wanting to, well, they're now speculating because Dog the Bounty Hunter's involved in this case now, that he's heading to the Appalachian Trails. Appalachian Trails. So that's like the mountains on along the eastern coast of the U.S. That's what it's coming across in the cards too, like somewhere that has its rule. Its rule, it's like country, countryside, hilly. What else can you tell me about Brian Laundrie's final destination? Guys, he could be staying with somebody. Like I said before, he's definitely not working alone. He could be like camping up in somebody's house that he knows. It's possible that's actually very possible here. That's what I'm seeing. I would also like to throw out, this is if he is alive. Okay, because some people are speculating whether he's even alive. Because the last time that, the latest information, the only information that they got was from his parents in the reserve in South Florida, kind of close to where I am at. Carlton Reserve. Yeah, that's the name of it. So police have been searching there, but they're going to start searching other places pretty soon. But it's somewhere that's definitely, I want to say, similar to where Gabby was found. Like, it's hilly and terrainy. There's also something coming through about, ironically enough, graveyards. It could be near a cemetery. It could be near, like, a church or something like that. That's coming through here as well, but it's somewhere definitely up north. So the next question that I want to ask is Brian Laundrie even alive? Is he alive? Did he has he not been eaten by some alligators within the swamp or swallowed up by some snake? Let's take a look at if he's still alive. Okay, so guys, barely. To answer my question, barely alive. And I'm gonna show you these cards. This one card that I pulled, and it's a bunch of buzzards. Okay, and they're just chilling, looking like they're waiting for something to die. So if he's alive right now, then he's barely making it, or he's on the verge of dying. Because of natural elements. Okay? I keep messing with these cards. I want to put them over there. Yeah. What else can you tell me about this Eight of Wands? I don't want to say that he's dead yet. I don't think he's dead yet. Like I said, I think that he's still moving, but he's having a hard time facing the elements, and it's quite possible that he will not make it. Like, he will just be taken over by nature. Okay. Will Brian Laundrie be found alive? Dead or alive? So a Pinnacle card for yes, and a Sword card for no. And if it's neither one, then I'll pull a card. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright, well, I guess that answers our question. I can't make this up, I swear I didn't do that. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Justice card, okay? So, I did say, you know, swords no. So, I don't, it's quite possible that he's not going to be found alive. So what I said previously in this video, let's take that for speculation because it's popping up as it's quite possible that he's not going to be found alive. Or by the time that police or investigators do track his location, like, he's just not going to be alive. He could die on the spot. And yes, it's quite possible that he is suicidal. He's thinking about taking his own life. Let's see. Well, okay. Scoop those cards up here. I want to take a look at what Brian, like, why is Brian Laundrie choosing not to cooperate with the authorities? I want to take a look at that. Why is he choosing not to cooperate with the authorities? He definitely knows a lot of information. So why is he choosing not to cooperate with the authorities? And what information could he possibly know? He's observing, but there's just something about him not thinking they're not going to trust him. They're not going to believe what he has to tell them. Like, what he could be revealing to authorities could be... They would just have a hard time believing his story. So he just is not bothering to, you know, take accountability or responsibility. He's just choosing to ignore it entirely. He's not even attempting to cooperate with them because he already knows they're not going to be listening to him. Also, there's something coming across as, I don't know, I didn't do research on Brian's past. Sorry about the car in the background. But I don't know anything about if he has a criminal record. Like, he could be a repeat felon, he could be having like a criminal background. But there's something coming across as him. This is not his first encounter with the police. So in his mind, he thinks they're going to be biased towards him. What does Brian Laundrie know about this investigation regarding Gabby Petito? Because that is what this whole thing is about, is Gabby. And yes, tons of people go missing a day, but this was a very unique case where if it wasn't for a TikTok video that a YouTuber uploaded, then this case would not have been solved. Or I don't want to say it's not been solved completely, but at least we know what happens to Gabby Petito. But let's take a look at what Brian knows about Gabby's death. So what does Brian Laundrie know about Gabby Petito's death? Okay, so he's upset. That's a given. Whether it be because he's upset that he's going to get caught, or he's upset that she is no longer with him, like in this life with him. He definitely knows something like that he's not wanting to tell authorities. But it's so contradicting, because if you're not telling anything to authorities, you're automatically suspicious anyways. And yes, you do have your First Amendment right, but if you have nothing to hide, why are you keeping everything to yourself? Why are you not willing to cooperate? He definitely made up his mind that he was not telling a soul about this. Again, I'm seeing that Brian had other people involved. There could be other people involved within this case. Other people that we could later find out about. Yeah. Up to 3 people I'm seeing. I keep seeing 3 people. The relationship was very toxic. Brian was verbally abusive to Gabby. They would have arguments just out of the blue. Things would escalate extremely fast. And he had a hard time controlling his temper. Ultimately, he knew that this relationship was bound to fail, but he continued to engage it. Okay? He had intentions on being single after this. Like, to put it frankly, guys, like, he was anticipating breaking up with her, regardless if this happened or not. Like, he was eventually going to leave her. So he didn't have good intentions going into this relationship. But something here is popping up about them having constant fights and arguments, which that's what she said on the police, the police video, police badge video. And his anger could have got the best of him. It's very much possible. This is something that is keeping him up at night. He's not having a hard time dealing with this. Now, am I saying that he murdered her? I don't know that. Again, this video is for entertainment purposes only. But this is something that he's having a hard time dealing with. It's haunting him. Okay? He's extremely stressed out. This is something that's really going to be carrying a burden on his life. Like, right now, he's moving fast, but over time, this is going to get the best of him. So, now that I brought it up, let's ask the final question. Did Brian Laundrie murder Gabby Petito? Did Brian Laundrie murder Gabby Petito? Yeah, guys. The answer to this question, the card said, confirmed it. I'm reading this as a yes. He has issues with his anger, and this is stemming from his relationship with his father. It seems like that he constantly needed to be, like, in control of things. Like, he was a control freak. And I watched one video where I believe Gabby's friend was talking about this. Like, she was, I think the interviewer asked her, like, how would you describe Brian? And she revealed that he had control issue, like he was being a control freak. But yeah, there's definitely more to this story that we're going to be hearing about because not everything has came out yet. And his parents have not told anything. But like I said, I think that one of them is going to eventually crack and reveal what they know. Okay, because this is serious with the death card. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video, the reading there. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment below. Tell me what your thoughts and opinions of this case are. Do you think that Brian Laundrie is still in Carlton Preserve? Or do you think that he's elsewhere? If you think he's elsewhere, where do you think he's heading? I'm curious for the conversation and the discussions that I will be seeing. Okay, stay tuned for more videos, guys. Take care of yourself. Namaste.